I hate hiking. If you know me, you most likely already know this, because I never miss a chance to complain about hikes. Honestly, I just don't understand it. The thought of walking for hours on end, climbing up a steep hill with a heavy backpack that's digging deep into your shoulders, and being surrounded by the constant buzzing of bugs does not sound like my idea of a good day. And I often think about how anyone could disagree with me. Despite all of this, last summer I found myself in the middle of nowhere, Maine, being forced against my will to hike. With the weight of my backpack weighing me down and my legs screaming for a break, I felt like I was going to collapse. When I looked up and all I could see was the green of the trees, I was about ready to turn around and walk back to the parking lot. But as I kept walking, I realized that what I was feeling was not only physical, it was mental. Now I had a decision to make. Say that I couldn't possibly go on and turn back to the parking lot, or keep going and know that I was able to do it. Obviously, I wanted to choose the first option, but I knew I couldn't. So as I just kept walking, eventually it got better. And by the end of the hike, here's what I learned. Those moments of struggle where we feel like we will never be able to continue are often the ones that help us succeed the most. I feel like success has become normalized as something that you just have to wait for and it will come to you. But that isn't true. If you look at some of the most successful people today, their stories reveal a different reality. Take Rihanna. She didn't grow up with a lot of money or privilege and didn't have anything handed to her, but through her hard work, determination, and passion for singing and her career, she became successful. Now she has 8 studio albums, a makeup brand, and a skincare line. This shows us how you really have to work for something if you want to achieve it. Another example of this is Dr. Seuss. His first children's book, And to Think That I Saw It on Mulberry Street, was rejected by 27 publishers before it was signed by the 28th publisher, Vanguard Press. That book then went on to sell more than 6 million copies, and all of his children's books after that sold more than 100 million copies. Being rejected by anyone this many times would have been discouraging, and it would have been so easy for him to just give up, but he didn't, and that's why he's so successful today and his books are so well known. Through these examples, we start to see a pattern. Success isn't about waiting for the perfect opportunity to come your way. It's about doing it even when the challenge seems impossible. This brings me to a quote that I would like to share with you today. Successful people are not gifted. They just work hard, then succeed on purpose. This quote helps illustrate how successful people are never successful for sitting around and doing nothing. You will never just stumble upon success. You have to work for it through perseverance and determination. This idea of purposeful action is critical because without a clear understanding of what success really is, it's easy to work hard without ever really knowing if you're working in the right direction. A couple of weeks ago, I came across a blog that claims it knew the 7 steps to success. It mentioned things like goal setting, recognizing obstacles, and trying to overcome them. But something that I didn't notice in the article was the definition of success. It's this word we all throw around, but do we really know what it means? After this, I went around and asked some of the people in my life what success meant to them. Some of them said success was making money, some said it was achieving your goals, and others said that knowledge was the true key to success. But I believe that none of these are true, because the truth is you can't have any of them without one key factor: struggle. Every time we break through those mental barriers, we prove to ourselves that we can do it. And ultimately, success is about becoming a better person through self-improvement. Every time we decide to keep going instead of turning back around to the parking lot, we are succeeding. In our lives, we will all have hard things happen to us. The bad parts of life are inevitable, and we can't stop them. But if we know how to overcome them, it will help us succeed and come out better. A couple of years ago, I had a fire in my house, and it definitely was not something I was expecting. For months after that, I was in a rental house and had no idea how long it would take for me to move back into my house. This unexpected period in my life caused me to become more adaptive towards new things. While the fire was not something positive, it taught me that things happen. You can't always control them, and you can't always stop them. But if you know how to overcome them, it will help you succeed and come out better. Throughout my experiences, I've learned that the challenges we face, whether they're physical challenges like hiking up a mountain, or mental challenges like going through something difficult, are the ones that help us succeed the most. Each hike I've done, even though I've dreaded it, has shown me that by facing what seems like an impossible task, I'm capable of so much more than I originally thought. When you spend all of your time wishing the challenge would go away, you not only get nothing done, you also miss the chance to improve and grow to become a stronger person. It's important to know that the hike isn't about the summit. It's about your ability to get there. And before I leave today, I'd like to give you all something to think about. What does success truly mean to you? Thank you.